What's going on YouTube? This is Super Villain coming at you with a sneak review. Today we're going to be looking at the Paris Saint-Germain Retro Jordan 5. So just a background information on the collaboration. Jordan Brand recently began to endorse the French football club known as Paris Saint-Germain. And the collaboration isn't the first that they've done. Back in the day, they did do a collaboration on low Retro Jordan 5, which was for Neymar. Neymar actually does play on the football club, so it isn't a surprise that they went along and did this collaboration. So the shoes released on September 14th, and they did sell out. Retail was $225. If you want to grab these now, they aren't going for too much over retail on third-party sites such as StockX and GOAT. So definitely recommend a pickup. Now let's get more into the shoe. So just by looking at the shoe, you can tell overall it's a simple design. Kind of going off of the OG metallic Retro 5 and just adding some subtle hints, which are pretty cool. So under the netting here, which there's like kind of like a smoked out gray netting. I don't know if you can see that there instead of the usual clear. But we have Paris, and they actually use the Jumpman as the A, which is pretty cool. On the corner, usually we have a 23 stitch for obvious reasons. But for this shoe, we actually have 7.5, which is the zip code for Paris. Instead of metallic shark teeth here, we have the white with the speckles. Some people call these shark teeth, others call them the fighter flames, because as you know, the Jordan 5 was originally inspired by fighter jet planes. We have a white air unit in the heel here. Pretty dope part of the shoe. I think my favorite part of the shoe, and a lot of people's favorite part, is the heel here. So here we have an embroidered logo. Let's take a closer look at that. So the Paris Saint-Germain logo with the Jumpman in the middle. Usually it's kind of like this symbol that resembles the Eiffel Tower. Instead we have a Jumpman here, obviously for the collaboration. Then we have this ribbon here, which is the team's colors. And this actually also appears on the jerseys. Nice little hint there. Under the tongue, we have Paris instead of Air Jordan. On the left shoe, on the right shoe, we have the first half to the team's catchphrase. So here we have Ici c'est. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I don't actually speak French, but that same phrase is on the insoles there. So you can kind of see that right there. And this translates to "This is Paris." So it's the team slogan. On the inside of the shoe, we have the same netting with the Paris and the Jumpman there. Icy blue outsole. Oh, got a little bit of yeah, I tried these on. But so on the outsole we have the Paris Saint-Germain logo again in red. Pretty cool detail I liked was the use of black 3M on the tongue. Something different. I don't recall there being another Jordan 5 with a tongue like this, so that's pretty cool. And I also like the pull tab. I'm sorry, not the pull tab, the lace lock. Clear Jordan. And then what's interesting is this, it's black, but then it's got the red button. So a lot of just very subtle details to the shoe, but I think the subtle things is what makes the shoe. A lot of the times we get these over the top or loud sneakers, which I don't always mind, of course. There's some pretty dope shoes, but it's pretty cool to see them just kind of tone it down a bit and, you know, still make a statement piece, even though the shoe doesn't really have a whole lot going on. This is just gonna be your standard Retro 5 Jordan box. So Jumpman on the top of the box, the black paint splatter that appears on the pretty much the original metallic 5s. Your usual size and color code, barcode. Just pretty much everything that you would expect out of any retro 5 box. As far as sizing, these are gonna fit just like any retro Jordan 5. So if you already have the Jordan 5, just get your normal size. If you haven't had a pair of Jordan 5s yet, I tend to find that these run a little bit bigger compared to other retro Jordans. Like I wear an 11.5 in the retro 4s and in the retro 6s, but in the retro 5s, 11 fits fine. I have had 11.5 in the past, and it just felt a little bit roomy in the front, and they did start creasing on me, kind of. So that's something to look into. You know, you could always try to go to a local sneaker store and try a different pair, or a different color in the retro 5 to get a good idea of how the shoe fits. But you know, if you already know, just get your normal size in the 5s. This has been my first sneaker review. You know, I want to try to do more of these at least once a week. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any suggestions, just let me know. And of course, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys.